equality, and social justice. Arthur's philanthropic aims are grand within his own neighborhood, the city of Atlanta, the state of Georgia, and beyond. It is for this reason that he sat on our board for the past 25 years, and that we've asked him to help us with succession planning and to ensure the continuation of our work beyond our lifetimes. The growing chasm between rich and poor is one of our nation's biggest challenges. There is no way to separate this from the basic rights of food, health, security, and human dignity. The work of the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation on Atlanta's historic West Side is perhaps the greatest example in the American South, maybe even in all of America, of a meaningful effort to bridge a daunting socioeconomic chasm. Witnessing the positive economic and social change he set in motion in his own backyard, which happens to be the birthplace of our nation's civil rights movement, has given me hope that as a country, we'll return to an understanding of what service and leadership truly mean. I have faith in humanity because I know people like my friend Arthur Blank, people who see things that require attention, hard work, collaboration, and mindfulness, and who have the passion to keep participating in ways that are truly helpful and supportive, people who represent the highest ideals of being a servant leader. People have asked of Arthur and me, when does the work end for you? The answer is, it doesn't. The work is just beginning. We all are presented with the choice to mend the world, to bring it one step closer toward a harmonious state of being. I invite you to take note of the story of this fine American who chose to do just that. President Jimmy Carter, Plains, Georgia, March 2020. Introduction. One of the unexpected benefits of being a successful business leader in the later stages of life is that I get to go back to school. Not as a student, although I do consider every visit a learning opportunity, but as a speaker. I'm regularly invited to business school campuses to address aspiring entrepreneurs and future executives about what I've learned in my many decades building values-based companies. I consider this a great privilege. The young people I meet during these visits strike me as deeply thoughtful, motivated, and creative, and I always leave feeling encouraged that they are about to step into our country's offices and boardrooms. They also strike me as worried and frustrated. They're keenly aware of the challenges facing our environment, the gaps in wealth and opportunity, the gender wage discrepancy, the persistent discrimination faced by minorities both in the workplace and outside, and the numerous examples of corporate misconduct. I have college-aged children of my own, and I hear the same concerns around the dinner table. They're searching for better solutions, new approaches, fresh answers. If there's one question I hear above all others from the business school students I meet, it's this. Does my choice to pursue a career in business conflict with my need for meaning and purpose and my desire to make a positive difference in the world? I'll be honest, I don't think I was asking such deep or thoughtful questions on the day I walked across the stage in my cap and gown at Babson College in 1963. My demeanor was more carefree, my focus more singular. I had few advantages beyond my own smarts and willingness to work hard, but I was optimistic and full of confidence in my ability to change my own circumstance. Much of this came from my family. My grandparents all came to the United States from Europe with little more than the clothes on their backs, and they made their way in this country however they could. My grandfather used to carry furniture up the stairs for people in his neighborhood in order to earn extra money to supplement the income he made as a fishmonger at the Essex Street Fish Market on New York's Lower East Side. My family was living in a one-bedroom apartment in Queens, New York, when my father launched his own pharmaceutical mail-order company at the age of 40. And when he passed away only 4 years later, my mother, who had no prior business experience, stepped up and took over the company, building it into a thriving million-dollar business while raising my brother and me alone. Inspired by these examples of resilience and resourcefulness, I helped support myself during my college years.